Hi, hello, happy new year. How are you? How are things? New year, new me, am I right? Ew. So what's your New Year's resolution? Let's hear it. Uh, you want to be healthier? Hmm, okay. You know that's not gonna happen, right? Unless I recommend you watch this video of Ali Abdal. Obviously, it doesn't have to be 2024. Then again, why would you be watching this after 2024? Are you stalking me? Anyway, yeah, Ali Abdal's video, specifically the first part, basically you look at your year in retrospect in several areas of your life. I think he divided it into 9 parts, and you can rank each category of your life in 2023 or the year before this year that you're watching. If you want a simpler review, you can read Designing Your Life, particularly in the first chapter, which is called A Life Design Assessment, which is a dashboard. I forgot what the dashboard is called, but you only get to rank 4 categories. The purpose of the assessment is to see what areas of your life that's already good and the other areas that you need to improve. You said you want to be healthier, right? Take a look at your assessment. How healthy were you? If you're all good, maybe you can take a look at other areas and improve on that. But if health is one of the areas that you need to improve on, then assess that even further. So, what went right? What went wrong? What can you do to make it right? Maybe you already eat healthier, but you sleep late and you only get 5 hours of sleep. Maybe you do exercise regularly, but your mental health is, you know? Or maybe you're lacking on all 4 of that. But that's okay, because we are here to change that. You and me. Let's go. Now you have 4 focus areas, right? It's overwhelming if you do all 4 of that simultaneously, so let's make it simpler. Why don't we apply each goal to each quarter? So let's say January to March, you focus on eating right. And then the second quarter, you focus on exercising. And then the third, you focus on sleep. And then the fourth, on taking care of your mental health. That way, you don't exhaust yourself and quit on February. Look, being healthier is too vague of a goal. What does that mean? What does being healthy mean to you? Again, we've already established that in the first step. But these 4 focus areas are still vague. Let's say that in the first quarter, you've established that you want to eat healthier. What does that mean? Maybe your goal is to eat more fruits, drink more water, cut down on processed sugary foods. If you want to be healthier, instead of saying, I'm trying to be healthier or I will be healthier, say, I am healthy. I am healthier than I was last year. This is sort of a brain trick. If you settle on that new identity, your brain is going to be wired to fulfill that identity. Identity. It can also help if you take reference pictures of someone buying fruits, eating fruits, drinking water, etc., say on Pinterest, and set it up on your lock screen so that you can visualize yourself that you are this kind of person. A tip for looking at those reference pictures is to find the kind of pictures as if you're taking those pictures. So it's sort of like from your own point of view, because if you're saving a picture of some girl with her face showing a bowl of salad, then you're not really going to visualize that it's you. Unless you want to Photoshop her face to yours, which that can actually work. But if you do not want that hassle, then find pictures from your point of view. Creating systems is great. Creating systems help you achieve your goals the lazy way. You have to reduce friction for the things you want to do and increase friction for the things you don't want to do. You have to create systems by tailoring your environment in a way that makes achieving your goal easier and more fun. For example, here's a system you can create while grocery shopping. Number one, have a no brainer, have a shopping list. If you don't have a shopping list, you're not gonna know what to buy, and then you're gonna end up impulse shopping. You're gonna end up buying snacks. Number two, never shop on an empty stomach. If you're hungry, you're gonna be way more tempted to buy those snacks. Number three, avoid the processed food aisle. Immediately go to the fruits and vegetables section. Sound good? Okay. Here's another system you can create when you're at home. Number one, always display your fruits in the fruit bowl. That way you can clearly see it and you can just grab it and eat it. Or cut it up, I guess. Number two, throw away the snacks or give them away. And you're no longer gonna have snacks because you already set systems in grocery shopping that you're not gonna buy snacks. Especially if you're home a lot, never buy snacks to eat at home. If you wanna get a snack, you have to go outside. So you have to get ready and you have to, I don't know, walk or take the bus or drive your car. Carry your water bottle wherever you go. Fill her up. That way, when you want to drink, you can just delete food delivery apps. Watch a TV show episode or YouTube video while you're cutting up fruits so that it won't feel boring or like a hassle. Now, here's what I mean by friction. Say you want to eat more fruits. A way for you to reduce friction is for you to display the fruits on the fruit bowl, placed clearly on places you can see. If you put your fruits somewhere you can't see, then you're sort of gonna forget about it. If you don't want to eat processed foods, you can increase friction by what I said earlier. Never have snacks at home. If you want to have a snack, you have to get ready, go outside, maybe drive your car, spend your gas money, spend your transportation money, whatever. If there's friction like that, then someday you're gonna feel like eating snacks, but you're too lazy to get up and go outside to get them. So you end up not eating processed foods. See? If you don't have snacks at home, you're not gonna be tempted to eat processed foods. Here's a New Year's resolution. It's simple, really. Just go ahead and buy Atomic Habits by James Clear. Or if you want a tight budget, you can go ahead and look for the comprehensive summary of that book on YouTube. Trust me, I highly encourage you to read it and do whatever the book tells you to do. There's a reason why this book is number one on the nonfiction section, if I'm not mistaken. It was on Amazon, I think. I forgot what year. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. By the way, a lot of my advice that I just told you are from that book. So they're good advice, right? Read the rest. You don't need a new year to make radical changes in your life. You can decide to change the trajectory of your life any day. The changes you want to make in your life doesn't have to be radical. Even small changes can lead to big results. Just focus on getting 1% better because there's this thing called compound interest, right? I'm pretty sure you're already familiar with this before, but let's say you're on a flight from A to B. This is point A and this is point B, right? So it's supposed to be this straight line. But if you change just 1 degree from this side, boom. Do you see that? Point B was here, and now you ended up here. Focus on the process, not the goal. Obviously, you're gonna need a goal to know the direction you're going to, right? Once you've established that goal, good, great. Now you focus on how to achieve that goal. Okay? If you keep focusing on the destination instead of the journey, you're gonna be like that annoying donkey in Shrek who's all like, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? No! Are we there yet? Yes. No! Are we there yet? No! Are we there yet? No, we're not. Are we there yet? No!
In other words, if you're too focused on the goal, you're gonna be way too impatient on getting there, and you're not gonna end up getting there. But there is a but. If you focus on the journey instead, enjoying the journey, making the process more fun, easier, hence the systems. It's like when you're on a road trip with your friends. Instead of focusing on the destination, you focus on making memories with your friends, making the road trip more fun, singing along to some dope songs. Then you're gonna make accomplishing your goals less daunting and more fun and more fulfilling. Thus, you're gonna keep going and going and going until, before you know it, you're already there. Donkey, manipulate your emotions. Let me explain. I don't know if you watch Friends, but in case you don't, well, there you go. Another New Year's resolution for you, huh? Let's pretend that you do, okay? Remember when Chandler was about to marry Monica and he gets cold feet?
This is too huge.
Okay.
So Ross, after he found Chandler's whereabouts and Chandler confiding in him, Ross is like,
Forget getting married for a sec. Just forget about it. Can you just come home and take a shower?
Well, yeah, but then...
We're just gonna go home and take a shower. Well, that's not scary, right?
after he takes a shower, Ross tells him what to do again, step by step. That's the point. If you're overwhelmed, if you can't seem to get started on achieving your goals, take it one step at a time. Forget about being healthier. You're just gonna eat a banana today. Forget about exercising. You're just gonna put on the cutest gym clothes. Forget about drinking more. You're just gonna fill up your water bottle. If you think about it this way, you're gonna trick your brain into doing the work that you don't wanna do in the first place. If you put on your gym clothes already, you're already building that momentum. You're gonna keep on going. Maybe after putting on your gym clothes, you're like, okay, after this, you're gonna go to your car and drive to the gym. Once you're at a gym, you're gonna find a treadmill. Once you found a treadmill, you're gonna put on some music. And then you're gonna walk. Maybe for 5 minutes. Before you know it, you're exercising. Huh? In the beginning of your journey, you're gonna feel like nothing's happening. Nothing's changing. You're gonna exercise, and then for a while, you're not gonna see your body being all buffed. But if you do it consistently, again, if you focus on the journey instead of the goal, before you know it, you're gonna see muscles. Point is, if you don't see immediate results, it doesn't mean your efforts are in vain. It's like planting a tree. You plant it, you water it. Do you think it's gonna grow tomorrow? No, you're gonna have to keep watering it for a long, 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 long time. Be patient. At first, you're gonna be super pumped about achieving your goals. You have that New Year's high, New Year high, but there will come a time where you don't feel like it. You don't feel like doing it. One way to mitigate that is to remind yourself why you're doing this in the first place. By the way, you're gonna have to have the why for your goals, otherwise, there's no point. A great form of a reminder of why you're doing all this is to have a vision board. If you're a non believer of vision boards, you think it's nonsense and a waste of time, I agree. Well, I did agree at first, but I watched this video by Tam Kaur, and she explains vision boards in a way is that does make sense. And she made me change my mind about vision boards. She made me see the logic behind creating and utilizing a vision board for achieving your goals. So I recommend you watch that. And don't worry, I am trying out a vision board myself. So I'll keep you posted by the end of the year. I want to touch on one more thing real quick, and that is to have an accountability partner or social pressure. Speaking of, I thought I would make you, random viewer on the internet, my accountability partner. Yes, you. I'm choosing you specifically, and let me explain why. I don't normally talk about my goals to anyone because it's none of your business. But then I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe if I tell you, I will be more consistent in achieving this goal. So, one of my goals in 2024 is to post on YouTube consistently. Yeah? I figured if I expose that goal, I will have no choice but to do it. Otherwise, it would have been embarrassing. Anyways, best of luck to you on your New Year's resolutions. I hope this year you will be healthier. And here's to us achieving goals in 2024. Okay, bye.